Hello, it's John, and this is drum roll, our 350th report. So this week I'm going to talk about some 240s, but also going to look at some 15-minute charts that have given us some problems as well as some rewards because of recent volatility. And so let's start off by taking a look at the pound dollar. Chart of the pound dollar over the last day and a half, 2 days. Red dot short was a nice winner. Then we had a failed breakout. We had a black dot short, very choppy in through here. You had to be quite nimble in order to get any pips out of this particular trade. Blue dot short to a red or to a black dot short, blue dot long to a red dot, blue dot long to a black dot short. That was a winner. So was the black dot short. We had another failed breakout, reversal, and a black dot short. Both were winners. And this is where it gets kind of choppy here. We had a red dot short to a breakout, which worked out nicely, 55.79 all the way up to this reversal. So 40 pips in the opposite direction, we would get out of that particular trade. But the reason that I bring this up is this is indicative of a very choppy market over the last day. We had a very tight market. So unless you were very nimble and a good trader, because in this kind of markets it's very difficult to get pips out of it. But I want to show you a conversing chart. So on the 13th at about 9 o'clock, we had a validation of the gray dot at 1, and then the market exploded up from there. Remember, I talk about validation on the 240 and then going directional on the 240, or excuse me, on the 15-minute charts. Here's a perfect example. The market validated somewhere around 55.55, and we're up nearly 160, 170 pips now on a gray dot long. But even in that whole period of time over the last day or so, we got away from a lot of that choppiness because we're side enough, and we've been rewarded now with a very nice upward movement here. So if we wanted to go directional on the 15-minute charts, we would have been rewarded very handsomely with that breakout on Friday, as well as the longs along the way there. The shorts were very short in nature and very difficult to maneuver. And we talk about the Aussie dollar here on the 240 charts. Some nice upward movements. This low down here around 95.55. You have to go all the way back to October of last year in which to see a low of around this time frame. However, when you look back at those charts around that particular price point, you see that the market exploded up from there, and we saw very, very high numbers on the Aussie dollar. And this is a similar chart configuration as back then. That's 8 months ago, and now we have a really nice movement upward from those particular lows. So we're in a couple of trades right here: gray dot long, and both winners and moving higher, I would hope. This is a chart of the New Zealand Swiss cross pair. Nice blue dot long, nice winner there. Black dot short was a winner for a time. Long candle exits, I would suggest. We had a gray dot long or gray dot short here, a long candle exit here, and now blue dot long goes along with the New Zealand dollar, which I'm about to show. Again, similar chart configuration to the Aussie dollar. No reason why is that obviously they're correlated, so we have many of the same grays, and then explosion off of this price point down here, which again you have to go back to October or so of last year in which to get these kind of lows, and then a tremendous move up off of those lows against the dollar. Here's a chart of the Euro Aussie. Nice down moves, nice red dot, another red dot down. Good moves there. Again, getting away from some of that choppiness on the higher time frame. Chart of the pound CAD, nice red dot down. This over the last few weeks. Gray dot up, gray dot down, and now we have a black dot long. That's 4 winners in a row. Red dot down, 1, gray dot up, gray dot down, black dot moving up. That's 60 some pips into profitability there. Dollar Swiss franc, nice move up off of this gray down here around the 90 range. Huge move up. That was a 200 pipper. And then we have a gray dot short in play right now, which is up in somewhere around the 50 pip range. Euro New Zealand, the last couple of trades, gray dot short, winner to a black dot long, which wasn't a very good trade, but had an opportunity after 8 candles to exit at break even. We had a red dot that validated short, which is positive, around 30-40 pips right now. I want to talk about correlation. I often talk about this when you get the like dots on correlated pairs, that you move forward with those particular trades. This was Friday, and we have the CAD yen, Euro yen, Aussie yen, New Zealand yen, Swiss yen, pound yen. The Euro and the pound yen both led the way, the charge down on the Aussie or on the yen pairs. This actually happened late on Thursday, had breakouts on both of them. Euro had one at 99.90. The pound had 122.99 and then progressed downward. But this is what I really wanted to talk about. Was we had a red dot short at about 5:30 a.m. This is Eastern Standard Time. We had a red dot short at 5:15 on the Euro. We had one at 5:15 on the Aussie. We had one at 5:45 on the New Zealand. We had one at 5:15 on the Swiss franc. And we had one at 6:15 on the pound yen. All showing short, all winners on those shorts, at least 50 pips or more on each one of those trades. And really what you're seeing here is within 15 minutes, and there was an hour between the pound yen, but on 5 of the pairs, and the dollar yen also had a similar dot short at around the same price or same time frame, short again. But each one of these showing shorts, each one of these gaining around 50 or so pips, some a little more, but all winners across the board, and all short. So we're seeing all these same pairs. Yens obviously don't want to take all of them, but certainly you see how plays into it, and dots being printed within one candle of each other and all showing short. This should provide you with a little bit more of confidence that the trades are going to go in your direction when you're seeing like pairs doing like things. So I want to talk about the pound real quick, and what you're going to see is the pound dollar led the charge forward. We already talked about this gray dot, but the pound CAD had a dot at 9 o'clock a.m. on Friday. The pound yen, we already know, had one at 1. We had a pound Aussie at 9 a.m. We had another one, pound New Zealand, at 9 a.m. And we had another one of the pound Swiss at 9 a.m. All of which are profitable right now, all validated. So when we're trading, correlated pairs, or even trading the pound dollar, and we see the pound getting stronger across the board, again, this should give us more confidence that something is happening in the market, and you need to be aware of these things, and trade accordingly. We do not need to trade every day. We do not need to trade every signal. We wait for, and should wait for, quality signals, a resounding, validation across the board that the pound is getting stronger. And it did. It exploded up on Friday. So, these are also telltale signs on Friday that the pound was going to get stronger starting at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time, and moving higher from there. Patience, when you get the proper setups, reward you. So you do not need to necessarily trade time frames, and if you do, that's fine, but you also have the confirmation on the 240 charts here, as we see across the board, the pound getting higher or getting stronger against all pairs. So if you are trading 15-minute charts, then you drop down into the 15-minute and trade directionally long the pound. All right, this is John, and good trading this week. Anyone need any help or anything like that, please reach out, john@currentsys.com. Love to hear from you, and good trading this week. Wait, be patient, look for confirmation across a broad spectrum, and pick your spots. You do not need to trade every trade. Be smart, trade smart. Have a good day.